Hey guys, this is Rockmeyer, and we're back with some more Doom. And in this video, I'm going to do my usual 2 levels, and then we're going to play the last level too, because the final level is so short that I don't see a point in making a whole separate video for it. So we're just going to do these last 3 levels in one video. So the first thing I like to do is just stand in this area and just take out these enemies. And we are, of course, going to be finding all the secrets. So this here actually isn't a secret, but you can pick up some health and some ammo in here if you need it, and some armor. So the first thing we're going to do before we move forward through here is we're going to get the red key card so we can get through these 2 doors. And these 2 doors will lead us to a secret. So when I'm in this room, I like to use my chainsaw because I don't want to accidentally shoot these barrels out because we're going to need them in a second. So before you pick up this red key card, just know that when you pick it up, there's going to be a huge horde of demons. The enemies in this room over here usually don't come out like they did, but this time they decided to come out. So we're going to pick this up. And you can just use your shotgun for this. Pick it up and then immediately run to the beginning of the room. And then wait for the enemies to bunch up a bit and then shoot the barrels. If they're not all in the way. There's always going to be a soldier around this corner, so be ready for him. So one thing that I want to add to something that I said in the last video about the rocket launcher, you'll want to conserve your ammo for the boss at the end. It's good to know that basically you're going to be fighting 2 barons, and each baron takes 5 rockets, 5 direct hits with the rocket launcher to kill each of them. So you want to have at least 10 rockets, but actually I think it would be better to have 15 rockets saved up for the last level. So 5 rockets for each baron, and then an extra 5 for in case you miss. So that's a good rule of thumb. So we're going to use that red key card here. So, I like to call this the triangle room because basically we're going to do a triangle. We're going to go over here, we're going to pick up a radiation suit, then we're going to come to this room over here and get a soul sphere that's in this room, and then we're going to go this way and we're going to pick up a power armor. So, just come around here, pick up that radiation suit, this door right here. Here's the soul cube on top, on this platform, and then we're gonna finish a triangle, come over here to this corner. And so that was a secret over here, and then this was your other secret. I'm losing track of which secret I'm on, so I'm just gonna put the secrets up on headings in the video. Okay, so now we finished that, so now we're headed here. So there's usually a bunch of these large demons in here, but I know a few of them came out when we were fighting everybody out here, and that usually doesn't happen, so there might not be as many this time, but usually they're all in this room. As you can see, they're fighting with each other now, which is a pretty cool feature for a game this old. If you stand back, you can just watch them fight, and they'll just take care of each other sometimes. Make sure you don't cross this area because there's a door right here and you don't want to trigger the enemies yet. As of right now, they don't know that I'm here. There's 2 more large demons in this room. Okay. We'll open this door towards the end of this level. So keep in mind, you do want to save your chain gun ammo for right now. Oh. We'll deal with those enemies in a second. We're gonna need the chain gun towards the end of this level, so you would definitely want to save up. We're gonna need it for 2 areas. Oh, so for this maze, okay, just keep walking through the door that's to your right. So you're entering this maze, just turn right, and then we can't turn right here because that door is locked, so just go straight. Okay, so just turn right again, right here. Okay. This switch opens up a door that's in the other room. So this here is an unmarked secret. Just push on this wall and you have a area map for the computer. Okay, so after pushing this wall, really all you have to do is just walk straight just go straight again. And this is the door that switch back here opened. So that's where you have to go, but I'm gonna collect some stuff in these adjacent rooms. That's the door that we just started at. That's where we entered from. And I was just in here. Okay. So now we're back at this door. So I'll explain these stairs in a second. So what you should do in that situation is usually I'll shoot some rockets into this room that opens, and then I'll fall back to here and I'll shoot a couple more rockets, and then I'll just take out the rest with a chainsaw. It didn't exactly go to plan that time. So these stairs are important. When you walk up these stairs, there is a slime hallway that's behind that wall that I'm looking at. Now normally it's closed off by a wall, but walking up these stairs lowers a wall that leads to this slime hallway, and that'll be one of your secrets. Over here is a secret. Just push on this wall. And this is your next secret. And this is an alternate way to find this secret. If you want to, you can just push on this wall right here. That radiation suit will help you survive this hallway. This is the hallway that I was talking about. This hallway counts as a secret. And this is where saving that chain gun ammo is useful. As soon as you open this door, there's going to be a horde of demons. So keep firing and don't stop shooting until they're all dead. Okay, that's cleared out. We're gonna take care of these demons. By the time you're done taking care of those demons, the rest of that horde will be coming up the stairs. Don't hit this switch yet. We'll get it in a second. I like to take all the enemies out first before I hit that switch, because hitting that switch will open this door and it'll reveal more enemies. So these side doors, they just lead back to this room. that yellow door. You don't have to open it if you don't want to, but it's here. And okay, so everybody's dead. So now I'm gonna go hit that switch. There is a radiation suit behind this pillar, but we really don't need it. Because you can just take all the enemies, well, you can take most of the enemies out from here. Okay, I'm not going to use any more rocket ammo. Here's that radiation suit. So walking up to this button, you don't even have to push the button. Just walking into this area, this corner, will trigger a bunch of demons to ambush you. So don't walk over there until you're ready to fight. So this is where your chain gun is gonna be your best friend, because we can take out all of these enemies with the chain gun. So we're gonna hit this button, and then we're gonna run into this corner and take all the enemies out. Okay, actually no. I'm gonna run over here without pushing the button. And just do what I'm doing. Sometimes there's still an enemy left in this room. Okay, there's not. So the reason why I didn't push the button is because pushing the button will open this door, and there's a bunch of large demons behind this wall. And that would have been twice as many enemies that I had to deal with at once, so I thought it was smarter just to deal with them separately. So just push the button again. Less enemies to deal with. And anytime you're dealing with a bunch of large demons like this, sometimes the best thing that you can do is, if you have a chainsaw, just huddle up in the corner and they'll all come running at you, and you can easily just take them all out with a chainsaw. I hear one more. So this large demon is always here, and I don't know if he just gets stuck in the wall or if it's just a glitch, but he's always there. And I believe that's all the secrets. Alright, let's see, we're gonna find out. There's so many secrets in some of these levels. Okay, yeah, that's all the secrets for central processing. Now we're moving on to the computer station. This is probably the hardest level in this first portion of the game, mainly because there's so many secrets to remember, and because there's just so many enemies that you have to deal with. Now, you definitely don't want to die on this level, because if you do and you haven't saved, and you know what, actually I'm going to save it right now. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because if you don't save, then you'll have to restart this level again, and you'll be left with nothing but a pistol. And taking care of this initial fight with nothing but a pistol is damn near impossible. I haven't been able to survive it. So what is the solution if you haven't saved? You'll have to go back to a previous level that's a little bit easier, that you can use a pistol in, and it'll set you back 1 or 2 levels, and that sucks. So it's a good idea to save. There's a bunch of soldiers here, we're not going to deal with them yet. Come up this lift. Here's your yellow key card. Whoops. Okay. This is why you'll want to stand under the door, so you don't get trapped like I did. Okay, so once those enemies are down, you want to come up here, take care of this area. Okay, so once this area is clear, we're gonna be proactive and take care of some enemies ahead of time. So go to this window, take care of these enemies on this platform with a couple rockets, so we're not gonna have to deal with them later now. That's gonna make this much easier. And then we're gonna go through this door and go over to this window where this soul sphere is, and we're gonna blow up these enemies. So we're not gonna have to deal with them either. So we're gonna turn around and go back to where we were. Okay, and then down this hall, up these stairs. I call this the pillar room. So I'm gonna take care of all of the enemies first. Okay, so remember this room, because this room is going to be important here in a second. So, one piece of advice that I have here is never, ever, ever... Hold on a second, I'm being interrupted by a demon. Okay. Never shoot this rocket at this window from this ledge, because if you do, the rocket is going to hit the edge of this window and it will kill you. I've done it before and it sucks, especially if you didn't save. So do not do that. It's better. I'll show you how to deal with them in a second. Let's go down this hallway first. So remember those rockets that we shot at the platform? Well, that's where we were when we did that. And these are the enemies that we killed. So we don't have to deal with them now. And recognize this soul cube. Well, that's where we were. And so we don't have to deal with these enemies either. Just take out these enemies with a couple rockets, and now they're taken care of. I believe this is the hallway we take to find the red key card. Yep. The red key card is right here. And the blue key card is all that's left. It's right down there. I'm telling you, these enemies seem to be like extra aggressive. They usually don't come up on me like that. Usually they're still down here in this closet by the time I come back. Did that enemy go up here? No, okay. So that's all of them taken care of. Come on, go back down. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we're going back to the pillar room. So I just take care of these enemies from down here with the chainsaw. Because as you can see, even if you use the rocket down here, you're more than likely gonna shoot this ledge. But you can if you want to. You can come back up here and just shoot those enemies with the chain gun from up here. So this demon that you just saw come up, he came from this closet right here that opened. There you are. I thought I saw the there we go. You don't have to get all those soldiers, but okay, so most of your secrets are going to be in these slime pits. So there's a secret to your right in this slime pit. Just jump down. There's an item over there if you want to pick it up and lose your health. I'm gonna pick it up. I have OCD. I gotta collect everything. Okay, opening this door is considered a secret, and then go back to the pillar. Now this here is an unmarked secret. If you fail, just try again. And just run over. we're gonna try that again. But anyways, this button, pushing that red button to open this door is a secret. Remember this button here that we're switching, because this is important. It's gonna open up another room. And I'll show you where that is here in a second. Turn right after exiting this room and just hook a hard right, and then this blue mega armor is a secret. Run down this hall, and this soul sphere is a secret. So remember that switch that I told you to remember? Well, we're gonna go back to the pillar room. Back into this server area. And that revealed a chainsaw in this room. So if you need a chainsaw, you can find one here. Okay, so we're gonna try to get this secret again. Okay, there we go. You gotta run and land just right to make it here. This area map is an unmarked secret. And that chainsaw is an unmarked secret too. Okay, so now we're gonna go pick up that blue key card. So what we're doing now is we're heading back to basically the beginning of the level. Okay, as you can see, this is the room that we were in. Turn right. That red key card we collected will open this door. And here's the blue key card. It can be kind of confusing to get your bearings and remember where you are. And how to get to places in some of these maps. Okay, so your last secret in this level is in this monster closet that opened. So push on this wall. This will reveal a hallway, and this will take you outside. And then I just take all of these soldiers out with the chain gun. You could take them out with the rocket if you really want to, but I don't recommend it because the next level is where we're going to be fighting two barons, so you really want to save your rockets. Okay, when it looks like they're all dead, you can just push on this wall. This will bring you back in. And this is where we'll use the blue key card. This button will open this door that's over here. And if you killed all the demons when you were outside, you shouldn't have to worry about any enemies. And this leads you to the exit. And that's it for this level. Okay, so now we're in Phobos Anomaly, and this is where we're going to be fighting those two barons. And to be honest with you, as long as you saved up on your rockets, this level isn't that bad at all. It's actually very easy. So just open this door, shoot a few rockets into these barons, or not barons, into these large demons. And that very easily just took care of that whole room. If you want an area map, then you can go up that lift. There's only one secret in this level. Very easy. Just turn right, push on this wall, and we have a soul sphere. And that's it for the secrets. If you want to, you can stock up. Okay, if you want to, you can stock up on ammo in this room. So the way I like to tackle this area, because at the top of this lift we're going to be faced with the barons, is we're going to deal with the barons last. We're going to run into this corner, and we're going to shoot all of these large demons first. And I'm being shot at right now, so I kind of want to get out of this corner. But run over here. Pick up this invisibility cloak. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh, it's 6 this time. That's weird, it's usually 5. Oh well, still very easy. As you can see, with the rocket, took care of them no problem. Now, when we move on to the Shores of Hell, because I'm gonna play the Shores of Hell too. I plan on playing, all of the game, like all of Doom. I'm not just gonna play knee deep. I'm gonna, play Shores of Hell and all the rest too. You can pick up this ammo if you want to, but it's not necessary because this is the last level for this quarter of the game. And when you start Shores of Hell, you're gonna start out with pistols. And that's it. So just make it to the top of the stairs. And you're not going to be able to take out all of these demons. That death is scripted. And that is all of the secrets for Knee Deep in Hell. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun doing it. And here soon, we'll be starting the Shores of Hell. Thank you for watching, and this is Rockmeyer. Bye-bye.